Welcome to the third video. I've realized, and I wanted to share this, that I think it's really important to just be open and authentic. Even though you're not the person you want to be yet, even though you're not in the position you want to be yet, even though you have a very long way to go, as long as you're open about all of that, people are really eager to help you out to get there. Don't try to be someone else or act like you're somewhere you're not, because I think that people really sense that. And I think as long as you're just honest about where you are, even though you're not where you want to be yet, you will attract the people that will bring you where you want to be. I've been to lunch and to dinner and made some great friends that are a lot further on their journey and have been in this for a lot longer, but they all want to help out, they want to give back. And I think you wouldn't receive that type of energy when you're not being open and authentic. I think that if I put the energy out there that I act like I know it all and I don't need to learn anything, or I'm not open-minded, I would never receive that type of energy back. So as long as you're just open and authentic to who you are, you'll attract the people that are gonna bring you further, that are going to take you to the next level, that are going to teach you things. And I've really experienced that here in real life. So that's just something I was thinking about and wanted to share with you. One of the big realizations I also had here, and I had it pretty quickly, is that everyone is like pretty normal. People I and probably you also look up to, they're all just like us. They're not much different. It made me realize that I can do it too, and you can do it too. I always believed in myself that I could do it, but going here reassured me. Like, you don't have to be some kind of genius. You can do it too. You definitely have to do something different if you want to get somewhere different, but you're definitely able to do it if you put your mind to it and stick to your plan and do something. So that's something I realized here, which was very eye-opening for me. It showed me that if I just keep going, I'll be there too. I'm on the right path. I just have to keep going. And I have a long way to go still, but at the same time, I'm there already as well. Not yet at my end goal, but I'm living in Bali, doing the things I'm passionate about, meeting the people I want to meet. It was my dream a year ago, and now I'm here doing it. And I need to be more aware of that. And people here tell me that often. They're like, I often say, I'll get there. But a lot of people tell me, you're already there. And I think that's the mindset you also need to assume to get there. You need to feel like you're already there, so you'll act like you're there, so you'll get there. That's something I've been thinking about a lot. I need to be more aware about where I am and what I'm doing, and really be in the present. It's easy to get caught up in where you're going, but sometimes it's also important to pause and to realize where you are. I also wanted to talk a little bit about putting your back against the wall. About what we were talking earlier, keeping it authentic. I came here to Bali with some savings, but I really put the chips on that I'm going to figure it out. So I have a few months room, but I really have to figure it out. I'm putting my back against the wall. I was very comfortable at home. Life is pretty good, and there was not really anything that would push me to be uncomfortable, or now I really have to figure it out. So I really feel the pressure, and I want to keep it authentic too, like the ups and the downs. So I'm now focusing heavy on trying to get my first clients going for young creatives. I need the cash flow to cover all my expenses, and I'm counting on that it's gonna work out. I came here with that in mind, that I'm gonna have to figure it out. I can't just do nothing for 3 months. I'm gonna be honest, it does also get to me. Like, I never threw myself off the cliff this much, where I'm really forced to have to push it. My job was very comfortable. It was decent money, not very high stress, and now I'm really having to put a lot of work in just to get these first few clients going. So I got all my expenses covered, and I can comfortably figure it out from there. But I'm really going all in now. There's no other income sources than my own business now, and I'm really counting on me learning things here and figuring it out. Just that now I need to get my first 2 clients going, deliver on the results I'm promising, and then I will be able to get more clients easily. So it's really dependent on me now, which is big pressure, and I didn't really from the beginning think about it too much, but now I'm really feeling it. I'm really putting my back against the wall, and I'm forcing myself to have to figure it out, which is good. It puts some pressure on you, but it gets to you sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel the pressure of like, man, I really have to make this work, which I think in the end will also be the reason why I'll make it work, and I'll make it work younger, because I put the big amounts of pressure on myself at this age already. But yeah, now the upcoming months is getting these first 2 clients the results, and then it's about scaling, so getting more clients, and then hopefully, like I said in the previous video, I can hit around 10k somewhere in the beginning of next year. But the hardest part is to find those first 2 clients and then getting it going. Luckily, there's a huge benefit of being here because there's work everywhere. If I can offer someone value, they'll take it. So that's great about being here. I'm constantly connecting, talking to people, explaining them what I do. So I think I'll get my first few clients from real life rather than the cold outreach. But I'm doing both just because I need to get those 2 going. And I'll keep you guys updated on that. Just know that, I want to share everything. So also now, I'm feeling the pressure and I'm really trying to figure it out. And yeah, that just comes with it. And also about Exchange Life. Of course, I have the brand running and that will bring revenue in. But it's not at a level yet, and hopefully it'll get there soon, that I can just take out money from there and live off of it. Like right now, I use the money to put back in the brand. And hopefully this year it will get to a level where I can make some bigger profits where that is possible. But for right now, the cash flow really needs to come from the agency where the brand is then still growing. And hopefully it'll be there at a level next year where it's bigger and there's not much worries there anymore.